Bum, 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 bum. That's not copyrighted, is it?
I don't know. I don't know what they're singing. Is that?
That's the Sunday Night Football.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is.
Yeah.
Nice. This Monday Night Football with Macho Man Randy Savage, baby.
It is. Oh no, what's the one? I've been waiting all week for a Sunday night. Yeah.
Oh, what's what we need for? I've been waiting all month for the podcast.
You've been waiting all month for the Buhurt Live. Yo, that might have legs. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Did you see that lady that came up with a new Dr. Pepper jingle?
No.
Yeah, this lady just posted like this selfie video of her singing a Dr. Pepper jingle, and she got paid. Like
Dr. Pepper's
they were like, man,
we'll take it.
So
excellent.
That was awesome. If I remember, I'll put it like right here somewhere. It's not bad. It's kind of catchy.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Charlie.
I'm Charles.
And you are watching Buhurt is Love, the dopest podcast for all things armored combat on the internet.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Word on the streets. Word in the lists.
Brought to you today by Full Throttle. So, let's pop a top and get right into pissing everybody off.
Wait, are we making people mad? I thought this episode was supposed to be chill.
We're talking about Buhurt League rules.
Nobody watched our last episode. Nobody. What?
Oh my
God! Do
God!
y'all not love us anymore, dog? That's really good. That's really good. You don't like it? That's delicious. Oh yeah. The flavor is citrus.
It tastes like a candle, like one of the mosquito candles.
I've never tasted one of those.
Well, apparently, you had a bad childhood.
Yeah, I guess so. Dog. I've never.
All right. Anyway, into Buhurt. So we're diving into Buhurt International rules and regulations, specifically on league structure. There's some changes for 2026, so we want to kind of dive into those and
kind of complain about them a little bit.
Complain the good, the bad. There's some good stuff. There's some bad stuff. Just kind of let you know where we're right. And which way it needs to go in the future, right?
That's what I heard. I heard that we've never been incorrect.
Never
once.
On that note, we do have a retraction for the last podcast.
Oh, I mean, I guess I'll retract my last statement too then.
Turns out we were incorrect. The reason that the rules for Conquest were posted on the AMCF group page.
Oh, it's because they were AMCF rules?
Because it is an AMCF test bed. It is not currently being run in IMCF.
Yeah, it's a play testing. Yeah.
So IMCF is not approved the rules. They're not having they technically don't have anything to do with the rules. So sorry about that.
Not quite.
Not really sorry.
But soon.
Yeah.
Soon we'll be sorry.
Maybe. I don't know. All right, so BI, league structure. Charles, why don't you read us off the league structure and how it works?
All right.
So let's get down to the general organization.
All right. Leagues. There are 3 leagues. Buhurt for group fighting, duels, and outrances / pro fights.
There's only
one league.
One league.
There's only one
and a bunch
league.
of second-class citizens.
And it's just Buhurt.
It's just Buhurt. Duels and outrances are...
Stop me if you know this part. All right.
A distraction.
Those leagues are also divided into conferences. And this is kind of where I think I have...
We have some issues with the conferences.
My issues, right? So the conferences are North America, South America, APAC, and Europe.
All right, so what's APAC? Everything else self-explains. What's APAC?
APAC is not Europe.
Asia Pacific something countries.
Asia.
It's everything from basically like
is Asia
the Middle
Oceania?
East over to all of Oceania.
Okay, got you.
Australia.
That explains why China and New Zealand are okay. Now, those conferences are where you get your teams. Each conference gets 2 teams to send to the prime
yes.
or the invitational. Right?
Prime. We're just gonna call it prime.
Yeah, that's what this division is. But inside of those conferences, you have regions, and the regions are actually
countries.
per country.
It's actually countries.
Yeah, conferences are continents? Question mark.
Now, let me just read off to you the regions. Okay, I just want you. What?
No way.
Did I unplug that?
Did you unplug it?
Did I?
Oh, brother. Wait. We make. Hang on. Wait a minute.
Can we fix it?
Can we fix it? No. Bob the Builder? Question mark.
Sorry, my children was using this to do their homework.
Now
and they drain the battery. So
now I can freestyle.
So all right. So the regions. While this is booting back up, the regions are for our side of the world are Canada, U.S., Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay. For APAC, you've got Australia, New Zealand, China.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you've got South America, which is Chile, Brazil, and Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the only 3 countries in South America that actually have
BI teams.
BI teams.
Mm-hmm. And then
you've got Europe, which has Denmark, Luxembourg, England, Spain, France, Portugal, like all this. And the thing is, when you go outside of your region, you get multipliers. Okay.
Interesting.
So it's real easy for the European teams to rack up multipliers because every European country is its own region.
That's interesting. Okay.
It's much, much harder for those of us not in Europe to do this.
Interesting.
Now, again, I understand why the regions are the way they are. But in the case of the USA, at least, we need like at least 3 regions.
Yeah. I'd say Central. And honestly, they don't even have to be split up in the United States if you don't want to do it like that. You can still have North America be a region, just have it be West Coast.
Well, North America's conference.
So
the regions need to be like West Coast USA, Central USA, East Coast USA.
Yeah, there we go.
Or like you could even split it. Honestly, at this point, we could split it even more because we have so many teams, right? You could do a like a South Central, Midwest,
East and West,
East Coast, West Coast, Southeast. Like you could do these, and that would help all the teams that are trying to vie for points be able to get those points multipliers. Now, again, this is kind of like in the grand scheme of things. Don't really matter, except it kind of does. Okay.
Yeah, right. I don't know how else to say that. I wish there was a better way to say that.
If everybody was only fighting in the U.S. for points for Prime,
sure.
It would not matter.
Sure.
It would not for the U.S. teams. But it matters because what if a team decides to dip to Germany to go fight in Way of Honor? Well, that points multiplier matters.
Got real fat.
And since we're only limited to 3 tournaments, an average of 3 tournaments for Prime. If anybody didn't go to Way of Honor, they're screwed.
Yeah, and it's your top 3 tournaments of that season.
Average. Yep. And so if you pick up that interregional multiplier, right. All right. Now they just did decrease the multipliers significantly for 2026. It went from 1.5, 1.75. We could find those.
The multipliers. Let's see.
Are they in the league structure?
Are they in the league structure? Let's see here.
Let's do a Control F for multiplier. Search in.
Find the page right there.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
So for Classic is 1 point, regional 1.25, and 1.5 for conference. Now
so it does reward you for going outside of your conference as well as outside of your region. Okay.
Yes, going to a conference level event. Okay. Now, where it sucks for the U.S. is we only get like 2 regionals.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I understand why that's fine for Europe because you can just hop on a train and 30 minutes later you're in a completely different region. Man, we got a like $2,000 flight to Europe. Like, it's money for us to hop to another region.
Worth it. Absolutely.
Right? Or go to Canada or Mexico, right? Because we only get 2 regionals for the entirety of the United States, which we got 50 or 60 teams in the U.S. at this point.
God, is
more
it
than that? I think it's more than that.
Jeez,
there's
a lot
40.
Of teams.
I think there's roughly 40 teams coming to Carnage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think it's more than 40.
It
might be. I think it might be 46 teams.
Jeez.
I think it's what it might be. Is 46 teams coming to Carnage. Yeah. But that. So with only 2 regionals, it's kind of difficult, right? And I don't know how many conferences we get. Does it show us how many conferences we can have?
How many conferences, conference matches, or
how many? So each, like, you can only have so many conferences, so many regional tournaments per year.
Okay, gotcha.
Right?
Per region.
I think it's 1 conference and 2 regionals. I could be wrong on the exact numbers, right? But I think it's one of those 2.
Interesting. Okay. So that means that. Okay, that means that the European teams just straight up have access to more regional
more points. Yeah. Now we don't compete head to head with the Europeans for points in anything but seeding at Prime. I think. Okay, so that does kind of disadvantage the U.S. teams for seeding at Prime. But I think it's the only direct points comparison that we have at this time, and I might be wrong on that. I hadn't looked it up, but I think I'm right. Your scoring. Like, least score gets determined by, like, you get 1 point for every victory, right? In pools or round robin segment of the tournament. 2 points for every elimination segment, right? So if you get so that means when we go into brackets, you start eliminating tournaments. That's 2 points, okay? Right. And then the multiplier for each tier is 1 for classic, 1.25 for regional, and 1.5 for conference. They did lower the multipliers. I think it was 1.5 and 1.75.
Interesting. Okay,
that's what it was before, and they recently lowered them. Also, I just realized I'm still wearing my earbuds.
Oh, your phone started ringing.
My phone started ringing in my ears.
I'm like, hello, what's going on? Yes, it is me.
So that's one for Classic Regional Conference. So their only chance to get multipliers in the U.S. there's 3 tournaments. Right? And I think 2 of those are taken up by Carnage this year.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got the gold tier, which is conference tournament. Then you got the silver tier, which is a regional tournament.
Okay. Interesting.
And then Classic is tier 3.
Gotcha.
Because there's technically 3 different tournaments happening at Carnage on the same day.
Also, I did see in the rule book earlier, it does look like there are also there are also tiers to go with.
Let's jump down to tiers. So they're calling them divisions.
Oh yeah, divisions.
So where we've just been calling them competitive and beer league.
Yeah. Varsity and JV. I'm just kidding. So I'm just kidding.
There are 3 classifications to classic tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is optional for 2026, and apparently it only applies to classic tournaments.
Interesting.
Okay. So I wonder how this actually works with Carnage being all of the above. Okay. Division 1, Division 2, and Open. Okay. So what do we have are they set up? Hang on. That did not tell us what we wanted to tell it. Where are they specified out at?
You're talking about the
where it had tiers listed out. They had divisions and tiers.
That's not it, right? Oh, yeah, you're right.
And
Scroll up right here. Regional rankings and tournaments.
I think it's above rankings and tournaments. Yeah, there it is. So section 1.4, divisions. Divisions will be based on national org discretion for the 2026 season. So they're going to use those standings to provide an appropriate standard for the future. And there'll be an option for the regions to divide into divisions. Now,
for the regions to divide into divisions. Okay, heard.
Yes. Gotcha. And now, the only countries that can actually possibly do this are the U.S. and France. They're the only regions that can possibly divide into divisions because the rest of the countries don't have enough teams.
Oh, okay.
They simply just don't.
Gotcha.
I mean, England has, 6 teams? 7 teams?
Really? That's it?
I don't think they had that many.
Man.
I could be wrong. English dudes in the comments, let me know below.
English dudes are like beans on toast.
So beans on toast is clearly superior. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry.
It's been a while since we took a shot at the English for a little bit. Y'all.
Beans on toast will always be a garbage breakfast. I'm sorry. Garbage tier.
I'm pro beans at my breakfast, but not on my toast.
Okay.
I like
beans on toast or chilaquiles.
I love chilaquiles.
Clearly superior to beans on toast.
Not even close. Not even almost close. Not even.
So if I want beans in my breakfast, I want chilaquiles.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. Get some huevos rancheros going.
Exactly.
On, man.
So, God, it still tastes like citronella.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Not.
But yeah, so I think you're right though, because I can't think of.
Of course, I'm right. Chili Achilles is clearly.
No, I'm talking about the divisions. I'm talking about the divisions. That horse been dead. Yeah, because I can't think of even in like Canada. I can think of maybe 3, 4 Canadian.
No,
teams?
there are a bunch of Canadian teams. Canada could probably do it. Mm-hmm. The problem is Canada has the same problem the U.S. has. There is, the North Bloods, or are head and shoulders better than the rest of the Canadian teams. Yeah. Whereas in America has the same problem to a lesser extent. You have teams. And these divisions are an attempt to solve this, but you've got to have some kind of competition at the upper end for the division to actually be worth competing in, right? Mm-hmm. So, Division I for men's category. Top tier teams and duelists will be put into Division I. National organizations will promote or demote teams in the duelists with Buhurt International Committee confirming.
Dog.
It's nice to see that we're on the same page. We were just talking about this day in team chat.
We're coming.
We were talking about relegation.
Yeah, relegation and promotion. This is great.
So this
is great. All right.
Division II for each men's category. Lower tier teams and duelists will be put in Division II. All right. That's going to hurt some people's feelings when they start dropping people in Division II. Some people won't get their feelings hurt, especially in the duelist side.
Man,
they gonna get their feelings hurt.
But this also gives us some great chances for some upsets too.
I mean, they're gonna be like, well, I beat Nicholas Homa like 20 years ago. I should be in Tier 1. It's like they ain't won in like 6 years.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
So, Division I for each women's category until enough teams and duelists to make Divisions 2. Basically, there's not enough women fighters to do divisions at this point in time. Also, again, I don't think there's enough teams in in the regions that y'all have set out by country to accomplish this. Right?
Unless, I guess, can entire regions be Tier 2?
What is a region? It's the region, and the current rule set is synonymous with the word country.
So can a whole country be Tier 2?
I mean, they're all whole countries that are Tier 2.
Yeah, but I mean, well, are there countries that just don't have Division I teams? Is that a possibility? Is that a thing that can happen?
I don't know. It's not clear.
Because that would also kind of.
Well, actually, I think it says that we'll be put in Division I. Well, it just says top tier and lower tier teams. So
I get we're not sure what the tier divisions are really, or what the.
I'm not sure exactly how the divisions are supposed to play out. Mm-hmm. It's not. I haven't. Maybe if we see if we scroll up and down, go down to the bottom where rankings and tournament systems. So let's check out the rank system. Points, teams, and duelists earns in a tournament no matter what the region and turn. So this is another problem I have. You guys, for rules and the way they work, you kind of consider a team the same as a duelist. They are not.
Yeah.
They are not. And I know why this is. It's because people that started that run this all come from an SCA background or a foam fighter background or somewhere where it's all singles fights, right? And so the melees kind of get lumped into this singles tournament format that doesn't really work for teams. And this is just kind of another outreach of it not working.
And it's a trip because in foam fighting sports there are team tournaments, but they're kind of like there's a very select 3 of them, which is so it doesn't exactly fit.
Yep. And so you got regional rank promotes team competitors to get to regional ranking. Conference rank promotes teams competitors to get to conference ranking. International rank promotes teams competitors to get to international ranking. I think. So I'm assuming what I'm reading is regional. The best in the region get promoted to conference. Conference gets promoted to international. Mm-hmm. That's the way I interpret that.
I would also love for conferences to not be continents, because to me a conference championship says it should be regional within.
I am fine with the conferences being the way they are.
Okay.
All right. Because realistically, if you were to subdivide that, what are you going to subdivide APAC? They have 3 teams in APAC anyway.
Yeah.
The only place where you could argument subdividing it less than region or less than continent would be Europe and and North America. Because there are enough teams in Canada to support its own conference if all the Canadian teams were fighting BI.
Yeah.
there's enough teams in Mexico to support its own conference, its own region, right? If they're all competing BI. Well, if you were to take regions and try to subdivide continents, you could possibly do that. But at that point, there's not enough teams in Mexico for sure to make multiple regions.
Yeah.
Because I think there's only like 5 or 6 teams in Mexico, right? And if you go to Canada, I don't know. There might be enough, but I'm not sure.
The thing that's kind of wild, too, is at this point, the way that it's going, we almost have to have a consistent tournament schedule. Like, kind of like how in, I guess, any other team sport at the beginning of the year, you have your schedule.
I think we're getting close to where tournaments are going to have to be scheduled a year in advance.
Yeah.
Like we're getting close to that point. I don't think it's like next season or something, but I'm pretty sure I would expect the powers that be to come out with the stuff to say that you have to have your tournament on the schedule 1 year in advance.
Yeah, because otherwise it kind of muddies it up, and then you also have situations where like you can still duck teams and make it in, and I think
I'm okay with ducking teams.
Okay, because at the end of the day, the rubber meets the road at some point.
Yes. At the end of the day, you still got to fight, but it gives teams options and strategies to play out.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Not a lot of teams can take the smoke from Dragoons or Kenyas. Okay. Just flat out. So if you know that, but you're trying to make, say, like Team USA. All right. It is better for you to not necessarily go to the tournaments where they're going to be. So that you can instead get more points over the folks that are fighting there, so that you can have a better chance at making that whatever cutoff is for the gold tier at Carnage that year. Again, this is an America-specific problem, okay? Because Carnage is our everything tournament.
Yeah.
Anything that happens at BI happens at Carnage.
Yeah.
All of the tournaments are clearly inferior. And like we talked about a little bit last episode, that needs to change going forward.
Yeah.
Now, again, this is not because Carnage is a terrible tournament. I would argue that Carnage is
the best we got.
One of the best tournaments. It's definitely the best tournament in America.
Yeah. I haven't been to any BI tournaments outside of the States. So
But I don't think it needs to be the Team USA selection tournament. I don't think it needs to be 3 separate tiers fighting on the same. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think BI should be doing the Team USA thing, but that's also a dead horse.
Dude,
beating.
nah, I'm about beating that horse.
Yeah,
look, BI, you got to quit pussyfooting around. Like, be the club,
be the
league.
best. Yeah, be
the
best.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Okay,
be the league where people go to
be the Premier League.
They're the best in the world.
Stop trying to dig up this whole HMB Battle of Nations thing. Not really Battle of Nations. You are much better at putting on club tournaments.
Or, and this is a clip right here. Get ready to clip this. Or BI could take over IMCF and say, IMCF, you're doing the Olympics every year.
I would. I am fine with IMCF getting to run the Olympics versus the Olympics. It's one tournament, BI.
Yeah, dog, like,
you are literally watering down your product because you got bad blood with IMCF.
One tourney.
For one tournament.
Because once again, like, and like, people are going to comment, oh, IMCF runs other tournaments where? When?
Maybe Conquest. We'll see. That's AMCF, though, right? There are a few one-off tournaments that IMCF runs.
There's the Adler's Cup. There's those tournaments they're aren't connected to anything.
Yeah. And so you have a foundational ranking system with divisions and regions and stuff. Play into that, okay? Because and then you try to every other year you flip it and be like, we're doing nationals this year, which is just for the U.S. because the way we decide teams, it's just prime in drag.
Yeah,
right. It's literally the best team goes and fights fives. The second best team also goes and fights fives. Then those teams come together to fight 12s. Yeah. Maybe add some other people in
to fight 30s.
To fill out the 12s roster, and then 30s is just whatever tourists they can get to get a plane ticket.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Speaking of tourists to get a plane ticket, I might be in the 30s next time.
It's just bad. Like it's a bad product.
30s is where you go if you're not sure if you want to get hurt or not.
I would do 30s if I could have my entire roster with me. That we fought together and have that synergy, right? I ain't going in there to catch an 8-foot pole arm from.
It's just too many variables.
I ain't doing it, dude.
You don't want that nice base of the skull shot?
No.
Get that moving through your system. Get you feeling good.
Look, like I've always said, 10s and 12s is a sweet spot.
Yeah.
16s is the upper end. I like 16s. I don't want to fight any more than that.
I miss the old days of IMCF where they had 21.
That wasn't IMCF. That was Battle of Nations.
That was BL.
Battle of Nations was 21.
No.
And then BL.
Oh yeah, because the biggest was 16.
And then I think it was BL under the BL flag when H&B became BL. That they started doing 30s because they had to go bigger.
Yeah.
And the sport's just not big enough for 30s. No, like there are like 2 countries that can field 30s teams, maybe 3. England, U.S. can, France can, maybe England. But everybody else is still a coalition team.
Yeah.
So like, drop it back down to like 21s, 16s.
I want another 150,
Something like
150.
I ain't gonna lie, I do 150, 150 one time. Just once.
Yeah, just once. I need. Well, no, I have to win one. So, so if we lose one, I gotta do another one.
All right. So back to our regional ranking and conference and international rank. All right. You need, if you're gonna do this, you need your own championships for each one.
Exactly.
And not like BI is like MCUSA, I should say. MCUSA is doing where they're all on the same day at Carnage.
Yeah.
Give each of your tiers their own spot in the limelight. Right. Don't make it. So right now it is a. If you qualify for tier 1 and you are not one of the top 4 or 5 teams in the U.S., you know you're going to get your shit pushed in.
Yeah.
Most likely. Now, there's the any given Sunday factor, right? So a lot of these guys, they're moving up quick. Like,
but you were decidedly on upset alert.
Yes,
straight up.
Yeah, you got to be playing for the upset, right? So mathematically, because of the way points work for Carnage in our American world, the way we do things. Again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that France has a different thing for their championship and selection tournament stuff. I could be wrong.
Has to do with a lot of retreating and stuff.
Right? So, and other countries do different setups, right? What are we laughing about?
I made a French retreating joke, and
French.
Yeah.
I missed the retreating part. Yeah. I thought you said they went on retreat.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I didn't know they went on retreat to decide who was the best.
That would. Wait a minute. We might be on to something, Charlie. Buhurt is Love Retreat.
Oh, man. Could you imagine like a 3-day Buhurt is Love seminar?
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Just how to piss people off?
Yeah, I'm about to say that. All I could teach is how to talk loud on a podcast.
Shit Talk 101.
Right.
So, because of the way it boils down there, you really don't want to, if you're making a run for the next season, you do not want to start that season off at Carnage in Tier 1, trying to make it back to Tier 1 against teams that are in Tier 2, because right now, as far as I understand, we don't have the divisions locked in. Right? Okay. So everybody's competing the same points pool, and it'll be just divided. In America, we're dividing them up into divisions at the very end of the year, or the very start of the year for us. And so we end one season and then start the next season with the biggest tournament in the U.S. based off of last year's
where
points.
you ended this season.
So if you start off with losing the multiplier, right? Because there are only 3 terms to get multipliers in each region. The way I understand it. So you burn at Carnage, we burn the conference multiplier and we burn one of the regional multipliers. All right. So you're losing those multipliers.
Gotcha.
All right. And so because of that, if you're one of those teams that is in the running to be a competitive team, but you're not top of the pack, assured a spot or assured a good finish at Carnage, you get less points than if you just went and
won at
raw dog fucking Tier 2
yeah.
and won it, right? You just get more points in Tier 2. So it hamstrings those teams And that's when we had the thing where teams didn't want to step up, right? And again, I'm not saying that they're scared. We fought all these teams. I love fighting these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
They're fantastic.
Absolutely.
They are not scared. But it doesn't behoove them.
Mm-hmm. It is not to their advantage.
For the next season. Because they're throwing away the expense for the trip, right? Realistically, we can only really make 3 or 4 tournaments a year for BI, right?
Yeah,
as a team, and that's what most teams look like, right? So you're burning one of your team trips to get less, then you're assuring yourself less points.
Yeah, and then even with the transfer window, you can't even really have extra people to be like, okay, well, he can't make it, he can make it, because you have a limited amount of transfers.
So they're limited to 6 points, and if somebody from BI land could clarify something for me, because I haven't been able to figure it out reading the rules. We got 6 points for transfer.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I burn a point when I dismiss somebody and when I bring them back? And the other team burns a point when they bring them on board and then dismiss them? So is transferring one person cost a total of 4 points? Or just 2 points? Or just 1 point?
I'm thinking, I spoke to Vince about this like in passing like a long time ago, so I guess take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, but I believe it's you burn 1 point to dismiss somebody or to add somebody onto a team.
So that would be...
So a total is 2 points.
Well, it'd be 4 points.
No, to dismiss somebody is 1, and then but I guess to replace that person.
Well, the other team has got to spend 2 points to pick them up. If that's the case.
Oh yeah, to pick them up. No. It's 1 to pick up and one to release.
Yeah. So if you release me, that's 1 point, and then if I go fight for another team, they got to spend a point to pick me up.
Okay.
And then a point to dismiss me, so I can go back to my team to get picked up again.
Oh yeah.
Which that kills transfers of mercs, right? Now, if that's the point,
what about a trade? A trade window?
A trade window.
A trade window would be dope. Yo.
Well, they used to have several trade windows during the season before they went to points. But that turned out to be a logistical nightmare. So
yeah, because to me, I feel like a trade window would be better than points, or I guess they would have to work in concert.
I don't know, like it depends.
But a trade would have to be extra red tape and stuff. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think like if you're trying to nerf merking, cool. I see what you're doing. If you're trying to not do that, I'd like to see the rules clarified a little bit so that it is either like, hey, do you guys just not realize it takes 4 points to trade somebody, and now we ain't trading nobody because I get 3 trades a year if I do that?
Man, yeah.
Right? So ain't nobody merking for nobody?
Yeah.
Which hurts teams like Pale Horse.
Yeah.
Right? That really hurts teams like Pale Horse. And that's one of the reasons why Dominus is basically done at this point.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if the point was to nerf super teams, okay.
Yeah, I think that was specifically for like Dominus.
I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, hey, well done.
Commission accomplished.
But if that's not what you're trying to do, right? Some clarification of rules so that idiots like me could understand it would be awesome.
Yeah, man, this reading thing it's hard, dude. A little bit difficult, especially him. He's dyslexic. I don't have an excuse.
You can't see shit.
Oh yeah. There's my excuse.
Don't even lie. You can't even see shit. You take them glasses off. You start hitting your own teammates in the list.
Dog, it's rough. One day I'll get some rec specs, but I gotta reach a certain level of like.
No, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take up a team offering to get Charles to not hit us no more.
No. I think you have to reach a certain level of like grittiness as an athlete to wear rec specs. Otherwise you just don't. You're not good.
You're wearing a helmet. Nobody can see them.
No, especially with the wolf rib, because I wear a wolf rib. I agree. I hate it too. Don't worry, I hate it too. People are like, Charles is always smack talking wolf ribs, blah blah blah. Oh, I hate wearing the wolf rib that I'm wearing. Like if you look at any picture of me while I'm fighting, my eyes are this big because I'm in a wolf rib.
I'm in danger.
Especially with that extra bar in the middle too.
Oh,
so
dude.
I slide it. Yeah, dog. But, oh my goodness. But we got lost.
We did.
We got lost on the tangent.
So anyway, points or trade points.
Mm-hmm.
So if I like to know if it's just like you only get charged when you pick somebody up. Okay, that's reasonable. 1 point. It costs the team 1 point to trade somebody. But if it's if it's 2 points, that's still kind of reasonable.
Or they could put the points on the fighter.
Ooh.
I think that's a much better idea. Is you put the points on the fighter so that way, because
maybe I smell what you're cooking. Like,
I would love some, because they have mercenary rules, but like, I guess they don't even have to really think about it because, not many Merc teams are doing a bunch of winning, but.
Not true.
I guess Pale
Horse
Horse is a Merc team, yeah.
They're a Merc team, so's Berserkers, kind of, sort of. Like, here's the thing. We're having a discussion in team chat today about Merc teams, super teams, whatever.
Homegrown and club teams.
The death of Dominus. And Adam was making an argument that Kenya's is a super team because they cover like 4 states. Now,
in my argument, though,
Texas covers an area larger than those 4 states.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't necessarily consider Kenya as a super team because they don't fight with anybody else.
True that.
Right?
And they also practice together.
They do practice together. They're in such a location that they do get to be able, like, even though it's 4 states, it's not like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours.
It's a whole Kenya's region.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically a regional team from back in the ACL days.
Yeah, right? Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I don't necessarily consider that a super team in my opinion, right? Mainly because they don't fight with anybody else. Okay. Now, I know Berserkers guys fight with Berserkers and other teams. Some of them do, not all of them. Some of them do. And Pale Horse, as far as I know, does as well. I think. So those I would still categorize as somewhat of a Merc or super team.
I think Pale Horse is definitely a Merc squad or a Merc company or whatever you want to call it.
I get that vibe from it, but I also don't see them. I don't go to their local regions and fight their local teams. So maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't also see them fighting other folks.
No, they've got a couple members that are on other teams because I know Sweeney.
Yeah, Sweeney is and I know he fights with them. So I guess maybe like
I want to say Xander started out with the Executioners.
Xander started out, but he doesn't fight with Executioners anymore.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, but anyway, you can make an argument for these 2 teams being Merc or super teams. I think they're the only 2 left in the U.S.
Yeah, I can't think of another super team really.
Yeah. So that as far as I can think of. So if BI was trying to kill the super team,
mission accomplished.
Good
accomplished,
on you.
I guess.
If not, maybe revisit the rules.
But there were like instances because I know that there were points where like Colin fought with Dominus or even
I think
that
kind of came,
much...
looking at it from the outside because I ain't talking about anybody on the inside about this.
Fair.
It looks like an attempt to respond to what happened at BI World Cup last year, where Dominus shows up and then you got a super team from Czech, from a Czech super team, and I think a Polish super team showed up to fight at BI World Cup to compete with Dominus. So I think they're trying to do away with that, but also that was the national teams. So it should have been a super team to begin with because it wasn't actually Dominus. It was USA and it was Dominus and Drag wearing a USA tabard.
Interesting. Okay.
And this is I haven't talked to anybody about why these rules were changed. Don't know.
That would be a great episode. Man.
We having it right now.
No, okay.
I mean, this is going to be an awesome episode.
Why was this changed episode with somebody who actually knows their ass from a hot rock when it comes to
What about all the conspiracy and conjecture and tinfoil hat?
We'll do it live.
Don't you ruin my tinfoil hat.
We'll do it live.
Let me call Larry right now.
Yo, it is 2 weeks of carnage. He is not picking up that phone.
No, he's not.
He's going to look at that phone and say, Charlie's calling me. Block.
That's exactly how that's going to go.
That man is very busy.
So, but then again, I heard that Kenya's is picking up folks for Prime. Joseph.
Yeah, Brant, Big Brant.
Brant, which was coming from Dominus.
White Wolf.
And then we got, I want to say that White Company's picking up some ringers too.
Oh.
For Prime that are out of country. So,
how does that,
I don't,
how do those transfers?
I don't know. Now, there's no rules against it right now.
For sure.
Putting a stop to it. And again, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's a thing that's happening. Right. So.
Also, did you know that you have to actually accept that invite to the invitational?
We accepted it.
Yeah.
At midnight.
At midnight. at the last second.
Vincent.
How funny would it have been?
Almost bad, dude.
How funny would it have been to have shared that? Yeah, we got invited. And then everybody gets ready. We show up to fight, and they're like, yo, who are you? What are y'all? What team
Why
are y'all?
you here?
Good Lord. Vince would have had a very successful 1 year as a captain before the rest of the team absolutely tore him limb from limb. The longest faces.
Can you imagine?
Ooh, that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I have nightmares about. Like that right there. Like showing up and not being. Or like showing up with the Carnage and being like, excellent. I open my bag and I'm like, this isn't my armor.
You showed up to Carnage with no sabotons.
Yep. That I did.
All right, so let's go on with tournament types. All right, there's 5 types of tournaments. Notice an event can hold multiple types or levels of tournaments at the same venue. All right, this is tournaments vary by who's fighting in them. Okay, so you got exhibitions, which is just for promotion. They don't give any points. All right. That shouldn't even be listed other than you can do a BI event that is not an event.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Maybe for insurance reasons. I don't know.
Sounds.
All right. It's a just for funsies fight. All right. Now, we're developing regions that struggle to meet the classic criteria. Regions with developing Buhurt and duels communities may source tournaments to help promote low population areas. Established regions may not use this without special request. Okay. So, your countries that ain't got no teams. Right. Luxembourg, looking at you. I don't know. Is Luxembourg even a region? I don't even know. I just don't have a team.
No, Luxembourg they are a region.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We can scroll up and look, but I don't know.
Yo, the one Luxembourg guy that watches this show, let
the
us know.
one.
I know you're out there. Don't play with me.
All right, so points are given Buhurt and duels at 50%. Okay. Minimal number of marshals. 1 accredited marshal may be waived by national orgs. This is for a
source tournament.
So
okay. These are specifically for tournaments.
All right, so okay.
Gotcha.
So to clarify, the points you get from this are 50% of what you would normally get. So reword that.
This
instead
is
of points
multiplier.
given 50%, it should be multipliers 0.5.
Yeah.
Follow your same terminology. Okay. All right. Regional accreditation margin may be waived by national org. Minimal number of participants. 3 teams of either 3v3 or 5v5. Now, I wonder if this is men's Buhurt 3v3 because we don't actually do that in BI. 3 or more duelist categories for each 3 or more duelists for each category that ran at the tournament. Now, this is a chronic issue for polearm. Polearm should get its own, sure, you can be a source tournament for polearm, just for that one category, because most
people do drop polearm very quickly.
I think if people drop, you should still get points for it.
Agreed.
Bro, having been to go fight polearm and then everybody dropped at the polearm tournament when you get there, and you're like, great, now I don't get points. This is fantastic. That is such a kick in the dick. All right, so divisions. No teams from Division 1 can compete, so no good teams.
You know who you are.
All right.
Stay your ass home. Actually, no, don't stay your ass home. Come ref.
It is preferred that Division 1 duelists only coach at these events. Why do second-class citizens get special treatment? Why can Division 1 duelists compete but not Division 1 melees?
It's preferred. Yeah, because that's preferred.
It's preferred. Come on now.
You don't like padding your record with a bunch of tomato cans,
dude.
like most boxers do with them undefeated records. Got some Jake Pauls.
This is why I don't watch boxing or UFC. I can't stand like he's 21-0. He's never fought anybody.
Who has he fought?
Like nobody.
I'd be 21-0 if I fought a bunch of seventh graders.
Exactly.
Right? Like, what's going on?
All right. Divisions. No teams from authenticity. Basic level. Waiting to be defined by authenticity. So authenticity levels waiting to have their archaic ruling on whatever basic is. Same thing by in the single side. So basically, this is a classic level tournament for people who don't actually qualify for it. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're getting 50% of the points, you should just run a regular ass tournament. Don't try to run a classic.
Yeah, don't just honestly. Just
it costs. It's a multiplier of 0.5. Why would you run it? Just run it. Just wait. No, that's a class. No, classic is a short one. Yeah. Never mind. I thought it was
that's
conference.
A source tournament.
I misspoke. Sorry.
But honestly, though, like that's a development thing anyway.
Yeah. There are 3 classifications for classic tournaments. A tournament can consist of multiple classifications and must be submitted to BI 45 days in advance.
Okay.
Division 1. Only Division 1 teams or duelists may compete at this tournament. Division 2. Only Division 2 teams may compete at this or duelists may compete at this tournament. Open Classic. All teams and duelists from both Division 1 and Division 2 may compete in this tournament. Everybody's going to be run open.
Yeah.
Because there's no points multiplier to do Division 1. So why in the hell would I run a Division 1 tournament?
I'm trying to figure out how to make
Division
2 work in the current state now, and I just can't.
So you can't be running. So I understand why this is all wishy-washy. Yeah. It's because you're trying to test the waters.
Yeah.
Bro, if you're going to play test the waters, you just got to be like, hey, for this year we're doing divisions. Boom. Now,
if you are this team, you're a D1. If you're this team, you're a D2.
You're a D2.
In order to promote, you have to participate and do this.
Yep. Yeah. That's the way it needs to be. So you can't do this kind of like half-assed attempt because nobody's going to run a D1 classic. You'll have a bunch of D2 classics that the D1 teams don't show up to, right?
And those fights will be so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be some of the best fighting you'll watch.
But I'm not going to, as a tournament organizer, I'm not going to limit my pool of teams to D1 for no reason. Right? There's no benefit to it. So why would I do it? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to run an open so that I can get all the teams there that I can get because every team that we get there is more points at the end of the day. So it's just worth it to get more teams there, right? Points given are 100%. Again, use your multiplier terminology, not percentage, so it stays the same. All right. Minimal number of marshals, one conference accredited marshal. 4 registered 5v5 teams, 3 registered 5v5 teams for women's. So they got to be BI International registered teams. 6 duels or 6 for men's, 3 for women's. And this is where it gets to be like real shitty for polearm because it's real hard to get 6 dudes that want to risk a trip to the emergency room. Divisions on classification. Depending on classification, that doesn't give you a broken hand.
Don't go to the hospital for a broken hand.
Look, there are no winners in polearms, just slightly less broken people. You get home, I got gold. You got gold? You should see the other guy.
You got gold? What day is it? 1927. Take him to the hospital right now.
You should see the other guy. All right. So divisions are depending on classification.
Interesting.
I'll change wording to match AC regs. Video recording on live stream. Only video recording. Live stream recommended. All right.
Let me scroll up and see if there's a. There's not. Interesting. There's a recommended. I guess.
We're back. This break sponsored by Nikon.
Nikon.
Or the fact that we completely forgot to turn off the cooling.
Honestly, shout outs to the. Have another drink because somebody couldn't finish theirs.
No, I'm gonna take my can of Wybody.
I got a can of
this caffeine-free, no sugar Coke.
I got a big can of No Bed Tonight.
Good Lord. No. All right. So before we were, you know what? Let's take this point in time to give a shout out to our actual sponsor, Artisan Dice. These are some big ass dice that we make. A little ebony and ivory action.
They live together in perfect harmony.
50,000-year-old woolly mammoth tusk. Actual woolly mammoth tusk.
Ooh. Oh, this is a mammoth ivory.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
man.
this is Gabon ebony inlaid with mammoth ivory.
This.
So you can find these over at artisandice.com.
Some of the coolest.
And I'm not
dice.
going to tell you what the price is because I want you to go get sticker shock.
No. Some of the coolest dice you're probably not going to buy.
So I'm going to put those out right there. You can just
But
watch. Yeah. There you go. Just look.
They are beautiful dice.
So they are stupidly expensive. But you can get you a free set of dice with those if you use code
Buhurt is love.
at checkout.
Oh, I
forgot. No, I forgot.
Oh, you forgot.
I forgot. I was like, what's the code?
No, Buhurt is love at checkout. Sorry, dog.
Buhurt is love at checkout. So I'll get you a free set of dice added on to any order, not just these gorgeously awesome, expensive dice here.
Hey, like I said, we're going to see a comment, and it's just going to be the price of the dice with a bunch of exclamation points, and we're going to be like, correct.
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
They're expensive.
But so is Mammoth Ivory. So is Mammoth Tusk. So,
Yeah. So, and these actually might be the last Mammoth Tusk dice we make for a very long time.
Oh, have y'all gone through the
We
the
have
Tusk?
not been able to get any more Mammoth since 2024.
Oh, so special edition.
Yeah. So
Mammoth Tusk Ivory.
I set these aside to make 2 big ass D20s. And then had forgotten they existed. So that's the only reason they're available right now. Aside
The whole Tusk is the whole Mammoth Tusk.
Do you know how
is
many Mammoth Tusks we've made in the dice?
a lot. I know a whole lot, but I remember it was like a.
Yeah. Now, to be clear, we're not talking about museum grade Mammoth Tusks.
No.
These things look really terrible when we get them in, and we have to do like basically like
You got to shut the whole shop down. Basically,
play a polyhedral paleontologist to glue these things back together.
Yeah, dude. It's
so, and then once we get them back together, then we can start making the pieces into dice.
so cool bringing the whole literal Mammoth Tusk out. That was some of the coolest memories. Yeah.
So,
Where were we though?
we were talking about live streaming a classic match before we, which is not required, but you got to record it. Right. And then at a regional match, 1 per region, 2 per region if there are 81 competitors registered in the region.
Okay.
All right, got to be submitted to BI in 90 days of notice. All right, cool. You got 1 for 80, 2 for 81. What if we got like 400?
Competitors?
Could we have a few
in a region? Yeah.
Could we have a few more regionals?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Could we have a few more?
Interesting. Yeah.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Yeah. I mean,
you already got the rules here for it. Just add tiers. That's all you got to do.
also, I think you're right about we're gonna see tournaments having more and more lead time required.
Well, regionals require 90 days.
Yeah, we're seeing it now. So yeah.
And so points given here are 150%. So again, you use
1.5.
multipliers at the first part. Now you're using points given percentages. Use the same terminology. I don't care which one you use. Just use the same one. All right. Buhurt International accredited marshal and 2 regional accredited marshals. Cannot have a waiver. Doesn't say anything about waivers. So 8 registered men's teams.
5v5.
8 duelists. 5 for women's. And 5 for women's, each one of those. Duelists must come from at least 3 clubs to count. So you can't just have 8 duelists from 2 clubs or 8 duelists from 1 club. Any division. If a region has 2 or more regional tournaments, they can be split to have 1 regional tournament for Division 1 and the other for Division 2. So does that mean we can have 4 regional tournaments in the U.S.? Is that what that means?
Technically, but only 2 for Division 1.
But that means we can get Division 1 multipliers. We can still get 2 Division 1 regional tournaments.
Very true. Yeah.
All right. And then there'd be 1 D2 regional tournament left. So
That way it's not falling all over the place.
authenticity, don't care about that. Video recording required. Live stream recommended.
I wonder if they.
I cannot be the only one who hates live streams. I hate them with an unholy passion.
Dog. Live streams. No, here's another clip. We're having live streams would be so much better with commercials. That's the crazy part.
Okay.
Yep.
The only people that watch live streams
Are fighters.
are fighters that couldn't make the tournament your fans do not sign up for 12 hours of live stream.
Yeah.
They just don't.
They don't.
It's a terrible idea. A terrible way to represent the sport.
On one end, I love seeing it as it happens, but you're right. Like,
yeah. If you want to know how to actually do it, you got to record it and then edit it down. Timothy Hines takes an entire day's worth of footage and condenses it down to an hour.
Yeah.
Because the most like the worst part about a tournament is the in and out time of teams in the list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it takes longer than the fights themselves. So an entire day's worth of fighting is condensed down for a team is condensed down to like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
7 minutes worth of fights. Okay. So I would rather you guys do something like what Lucas Oil does with the Lucas Oil Racing Series. They do a bunch of different, really, really awesome, but not super well-funded racing. Mm-hmm. Like rally karts, truck series, just a bunch of different, like especially like dirt races, dirt track races, things like that. And what they do is they take the entire day's worth of racing with all the heats and all the stuff because they're set up similar to the way we are because it's all amateur racers. So it's what they call a heat, which is a pool into brackets, right? And so same thing. They take all of that and they condense it down to just the highlights. Mm-hmm. And that's what actually people will watch on the YouTubes. They will not watch 8 hours of circle jerking and
really nothing. Yeah.
Like it is. Yeah.
With kind of poor commentary.
So, that said, going into conferences. Conference level tournaments must have a 60-40 approval rating from all national orgs within the conference that it is taking place in.
Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well, that's because every nation wants to host that conference tournament. This is more for Europe than it is for the U.S. I guess they had to get approval, but I mean, Canada's not going to host one, and neither is Mexico. So they're going to be like, all right, cool, make it carnage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, hey, dude, a conference level tournament in Mexico, I'd be down.
Yo, especially because every tournament in Mexico got them dudes on the side selling all kinds of food.
Oh my God, them blue tortillas from
oh my goodness gracious!
City,
don't get me started. Don't get me started,
dude. The barbecue guy from Aguas Calientes.
I knew it was coming. I knew he was about to mention it.
That is the best food I've ever had at a tournament. I ran a tab all weekend.
Oh yeah, the barbecue dude. The barbecue dude was just bringing it. Anything he made, he was just bringing it to Charlie. No questions asked. Just, here you go.
Oh, it was delicious.
Is that the one where you ate a whole chicken between?
No, I didn't eat a chicken.
What was it?
So like this myth keeps growing. Like, man, did you eat a chicken between every round? Like no, I didn't eat a chicken between every round.
Chickens that day.
It keeps growing and growing and growing, dude. No, what happened was Brandon was like, no, I wanted to get a chicken because we killed this guy and he had to go to the hospital. And so when the ambulance left, we had to wait for the ambulance to come back, and it was like 45 minutes to Aguas Calientes from Aguas Calientes. No, Aguas Calientes is both a state and a city.
Oh,
I didn't know this. So this is one of the few tournaments that I showed up to and didn't rent a car. It was going to Uber. And then Uber was like, no, nobody's going out that way.
Yeah, what?
If you want to drive to the other end of the state?
No.
So then me and Heath had to pick up a car at the airport.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's funny.
Last minute. But so anyway, so instead I was like, fine, I won't get a chicken. And so I got like a whole rack of ribs. Went over there, sat down, eat a rack of ribs, and Brendan just gave me like the evil eye, like, what the hell are you doing, dude? And then Brett looks at him and goes, it's not a chicken.
It's not a chicken.
So anyway, I ate a whole rack of ribs between rounds, not a chicken.
He ate 2 racks of ribs between every single fight he had, every round. Yeah, his name, Charlie the Bottomless.
So anyway, conference level, 200% points. Dude, or like one in Vancouver or Quebec. Somewhere cool, not like Clemson, Carolina. Like a destination car, like make it like a mini international event, dude.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be real dope.
So 3 plus, like especially all your teams that don't qualify to go international, it gives them a chance to go fight other national teams.
Exactly.
And again, this is specifically for us in the North American Conference because I know the guys in Europe, you guys travel internationally all the time. You're like, I can hop a train and be in Holland for lunch today, and then go do some shopping over in Germany, and then be in Denmark for supper.
Yeah, we're not cut in that manner.
No. I can get on a train right now and still be in Texas tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so it requires 3 Buhurt International accredited marshals. Minimum number of participants. Representatives of 3 countries are participating. 2 with Buhurt International Council approval.
Interesting. I guess if you've got 2.
This is why we've always got those European teams getting slid into the U.S. tournaments to meet that requirement.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, because I think we had some European teams that were going to come to Carnage.
But they dropped out or didn't get their stuff together, whatever it was.
Something
so
okay.
Some of the Tier 2 guys got voluntold to Tier 1. So,
another Carnage hot take. I had a Carnage hot take. My Carnage hot take last episode was that the Wyverns end Tier 1 higher than Pale Horse does. That was my hot
can you imagine the upset?
Wyverns.
It's possible. Pale Horse is only bringing 7. Pale Horse
Wyverns.
posted their roster and they only got 7. So. Wait. No, you got to do the food guy thing where you throw the glass?
No, I bought these glasses.
Here, I'll throw them for you, dude.
No, sorry. No.
What is that guy's name? Looks like Method Man.
Yeah, the Jordan.
Jordan.
I think his name is Jordan the Stallion.
Jordan the Stallion.
I think that was his, like,
Jordan the
yeah,
Stallion.
Jordan
the Stallion. Yeah. Dude, he's gotten big. He started doing this thing where he shows a video and he's like, "Don't worry, I was already in the Netherlands."
Yeah,
the hell
right?
you were.
Yeah,
come on, get wrecked, dude.
Nah, I haven't. He said, what was it? He said cantaloupe pancakes. Excuse me. That's a level of light skin that I don't think I've ever seen in my life. Cantaloupe pancakes.
I mean,
absolutely not.
I'm about as white as you can get, and I ain't never had no cantaloupe pancakes, dude.
That is like, whoa.
Oh. So anyway, if you haven't seen Jordan Stallion, go check him out. He does TikTok shorts and stuff. He's pretty hilarious. 10 registered guys for 10 registered for 5v5s and Buhurt International men's. 8 with International Council approval. So apparently we didn't get the approval for 8.
Okay.
So they had to go back and make it 10. That's
interesting. That's
7 for women. Oh, good Lord. There's 7 women's teams at Carnage. Oh, Lord. That's what that says. Oh, Lord. That's 17 teams in the same list doing round robin.
Let's go, boys. That's
why it's 12 plus hours of fights. Good Lord.
17
It's time
teams.
for the women's division to get their own list.
Yeah.
It's just time. They need their own list. They have grown to the size that they need their own list.
We know some guys that have their own lists.
Anyway.
We know a couple guys. I'm just saying.
So,
portable, the list is
representatives of 3 countries. So for duels and Buhurt, duels the same rules. All right. Duels from at least 5 clubs are competing. Divisions, any. Authenticity, full authenticity requirements, video recording, online, mandatory live streaming and recording.
Oh,
bro.
Wow. So that.
Now, I kind of see this for, like, if you're getting the national orgs involved and you're reaching this level, I can kind of see a live stream so they can put their 2 cents in on any rules or whatever. I kind of get it, but it still shouldn't be something that you're trying to show as like a finished piece to like attract fans, right?
And that's the thing too. So one of those, however long live streams, right? Like, if that live stream was all just fighting, first of all, it wouldn't be that long. But second, like, that would be doable too, because like last year they had list 1 was a separate stream than list 2 was. Instead, if you just like stagger your matches to where you're always rolling,
or one's getting in and one's getting out, you can stagger them and do them that way.
But like, the live streams, and I guess the other thing that sucks about it is high-end live stream equipment isn't live stream equipment.
Here's the thing,
it's broadcast equipment.
You can't even, true, also, but you really can't actually stream. So this podcast is streamed in beautiful 4K so you can appreciate this beard, all right?
That I haven't shaved in a little bit.
So you can't appreciate this luscious beard in high def. It just ain't got enough pixels.
It's not the same.
Now, a lot of these live streams look like they were shot on a freaking potato.
Yeah.
I tried to do, this is not picking on these guys because they were
regular Yukon Gold.
I ran not even Yukon Gold. I'm talking like a
regular russet.
Like a russet. Hell, it's a new potato. It's one of them red new potatoes nobody likes. I'm arguing in the comments. I like new potatoes. They're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And you season your food with thoughts and prayers.
You probably like beans on toast too.
So, I tried to do stats for the team when we went to Missouri to fight, and I couldn't do stats because the stream was so
it was
bad. There was not enough pixels in the stream for me to figure out who was who and what was going on.
Straight up.
So, whether if you record this, you can record it in 4K, edit it, and send out a actual quality product. So, 4K good, potato stream bad.
Yeah.
All right. Clarifications. Regional conference tournaments can be independent based on league category, duels, or Buhurt, gender categories.
Okay.
So you could have an all women's tournament, an all men's tournament. You could have at the same tournament a regional women's tournament and a conference level men's tournament.
Okay, nice.
Because you remember each of these divisions are or categories are separate entities.
Yeah, they're exactly
from each other.
Which is why you could have multiple tournaments in one tournament.
Yes. Which is just what that paragraph says there. So, all right, unregistered teams made up of licensed members will always be allowed at events, but priority must be given to registered teams. So, I hate the term licensed.
Yeah.
I don't need your license to fight Buhurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Registered is the word you're looking for. License is a government requirement.
Oh.
Right? You ain't the government. It's registered members, BI. Registered.
And just like that, Charlie proved to everyone watching he was autistic.
That just, I cannot stand that. There's like nails on a chalkboard. All right, team rosters. A men's team may have from 5 to 20 competitors. Hold up. Is this in a 5v5 tournament? We got
it says fives, but that has to be like rich.
Hold on, wait, let's read some more before we go off. A team may register for a tournament from 5 to 8 competitors. Oh, okay. All right, so or 3 to 5 for threes tournament. All right. Women's teams may register to a tournament for 3 to 8 competitors for 5v5 tournament or 3 to 5 for... How are you going to register 3 women's fighters for a 5v5 tournament?
They some dogs, bro.
Bro.
They some dogs. What you mean?
I can see bringing 5. 3?
We fought War in the North with 9.
We fought the first war in the North with 3. 4.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
We only have 4. We still took home gold.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Still took home gold.
That video was somewhere online. I need to find it and delete it because I don't want nobody to see me squabbling like that.
Dude, that was... Actually, the lead photo for the previous podcast is from that tournament where Pete Mo shut my leg off with the shot that caused me to go to full plate. That was...
Yeah, that was a trip. I had never seen you react like that to getting hit. And you were like, dude, don't let him hit me anymore. I was like, who, him? I was immediately scared. I was like, don't let him hit me either.
He's never picked up a two-handed axe since then. He hit me one time. He was like, going out on top.
He's like, I've done what I needed to do.
Man hit me in the thigh so hard. The next weekend I was in San Angelo getting full plate legs, man. Yeah. Next weekend, yeah. It's like, we're not doing this no more. That hurt so bad. All right. But you may have the 20 competitors on your roster. So I'm guessing that means that your team roster is going to be 20, and then you're going to pull out 8 from those to send to whatever tournament means, which is good for us because that means we could fight under the Dragoons with our new guys at tournaments that are at the smaller tournaments. And it doesn't cost us any points. Yeah. So, because I don't think we have 20. I think we have like 16 or 18. So, yeah. That's good. A competitor must not be on more than one team's roster for a tournament. Competitor must not be on more than one team's roster for the league. Would. But we can trade people between the rosters. I get the tournament. I don't get the league.
For the league, but not for the season? Yeah, I'm confused about that one too.
Somebody in the comments that are smarter than us, tell me why that's not a terrible rule. 3.1.6. That looks like a terrible rule. So
I'm confused by that.
at least because you have transfer points. So if a team is attending a tournament and wishes to field 2 squads at a single event, they must state which squad is earning points before the tournament begins.
Oh.
I understand. I get it. Now, let me postulate this. Very few teams got enough guys that are good enough to be tier 1. And as far as fielding 2 teams. What if the second team was competing in Division 2? By default.
Anderson, are the points earned by your team divided between divisions?
No, not at this time. Which is why their divisions are kind of stupid and they won't go anywhere this year because they're not there's no benefit for running tier 1. I'm running a Division 1 tournament. All right. At least rules is what we've read. All right. A team is attending a tournament and wishes to field. Oh, so we already read that. Important. A team may field at multiple events and earn league points in each of those events. Okay. So
that's multiple events in one tournament, right?
Same day.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that's what I'm saying. Same day. So let's say we were going to go to, I don't know, Siege.
Okay.
And on the same day as Siege, California's having a tournament. We could send a team to both of those events and still get points at both events.
Okay.
Which might be something that we do. We have enough guys to theoretically do that, right? I like this. That's a good rule.
Too.
Good rule. I also understand why right now you can't get 2 teams racking up points at the same event.
Because
I get that.
Yeah, you run into issues for sure.
It's sticky. I get it. So, but what if that team was automatically tiered to Division 2 and they only got points in Division 2? That'd be a way to.
Because to me, like, different divisions also tells me that there's probably going to be different division championships eventually.
There are right now. It already is right now.
Oh, I guess at Carnage, you got
gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah,
divisions. So, team roster 12s. No valid teams are required for the 12v12s, but only licensed competitors. A team may register to a tournament from 12 to 20 competitors for a 12v12 tournament. A competitor must not be on more than one team roster for the tournament. When a 12s is formed, the competitors must decide which team will collect the points. Important. The only named team for that tournament will earn league points. All other clubs that form singular team will not earn points for that event. So that's what messy way of saying if Dragoons, SJK, and San Angelo and Tulsa Free Company, our powers combine, we go and fight a 12s tournament. The way we would probably decide who gets the points is what team has the most people on the roster. That's internally how we would do that. But here you're just declaring 4, right? So it doesn't have to be the guys with the most. It just has to be one of those teams. Now, the way I understand it, and it's not written here, okay, but 12s is a completely separate thing from 5s this year.
Okay.
So there's going to be like a run up to a 12s championship next year, at least in the U.S., the way I understand it, like there is for 5s. So what I want to see our team do is actually field in the 5s in those 12s tournaments and field the 12s with our new fighters. So we all get to fight together as a team, right? Also, I don't care what y'all say. 10s and 12s is the future of the sport. If you think otherwise, you are wrong.
Yeah.
Now, hold up. News flash. On the same day Carnage is happening, France is having a tournament. Now, this normally wouldn't matter to me at all because I don't care what France does.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. But they're doing something cool. It's a 7s tournament.
They've been watching some Buhurt is Love episodes. Let's see. You're welcome, all of Buhurt universe, for me suggesting 7s.
The more I think about 7s, the more I'm changing my mind on it.
Here's another clip number 3 for this one. For this video. Eventually, probably not a lot of 5s teams, all 7s teams, ?
So I initially said that 5s would fade away and 10s and 12s would be the next step up. The 7s might be the interim. And it might also be where the sport stays.
I can see that, yeah. Yeah, because 5s, because if you think And if you're doing sevens, you basically got a 2-1-2 with 2 extra centers. Yeah.
So I mean, I could see that. I could see sevens being the way of the future. I would like to see us run some sevens tournaments in the U.S.
Yeah, sevens, 12s, and then 30s. Yeah.
Nah, screw 30s.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm just looking at the divisions.
Sorry, I'm not a 30s fan. The big problem for me is like once you get above like 12, 16s is kind of on that edge. You end up in that mass battles range, and it's a different sport. You're now on to reenactment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very close.
Anything more than 16s, you're now in a pitched line battle. Mm-hmm. Right. And that's not sport anymore.
Whole different game.
It's a whole different game. Mm-hmm. Nothing saying that that's not. I mean, if that's a game you want to play, that's fine. But it's not.
It's a different sport.
That's a different sport, right? So anyway, I think sevens might be a step on the way to 10s and 12s.
Yeah.
I still think 10s and 12s is the sweet spot, but I haven't fought sevens yet.
Man.
So maybe sevens might be the sweet spot.
Sevens might be the one, honestly. Because
maybe.
That would mean, so 5s and 8s roster, 7s would have a 12-man roster. Or
something like that, yeah.
10-man roster, something like that.
I would see 12 because you can rotate. You can rotate what is that's 40% of your line you can rotate in 8s. So if you maintain that, I think it's 12 guys is 40%.
40%,
right?
yeah.
No, that's more than 40%.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can rotate 5 new fighters.
Oh, so yeah, that would be 60%, somewhere around about.
So it might be 10.
10, yeah.
10, 11. Mm-hmm. Ooh. No, you can rotate in 60%, not 40%. Sorry. 60%.
So it would be 12?
So it would be 12.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It would be 12.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 12 would be close to it. Now watch the authenticity committee listen to this. He goes, no, it's 13s.
It's 13.
13, because.
All right. You got me, guys.
So, all right. Ranking process. League scores are to earn the following way for duels in Buhurt. All points are cumulative. We already talked about this. It's 1 point per match, 2 points per match victory in brackets. All right. No points are earned for finals except for standings. 2 points for third, 4 points for second, 6 points for first. All right. So you don't get those final 2 matches on the day, don't net any points.
Gotcha.
All right. Multipliers we talked about, 1 for classic, 1.25 for regional, 1.5 for conference. I do not agree with the reduction in multiplier. I think you want to really reward teams for going that extra mile to get to those bigger tournaments. I also understand the counter argument to this is if you
regions are countries, right?
Regions are countries.
And conferences are continents. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. But the problem with having the higher multiplier is if I only go to classics, I can't compete.
Okay.
I literally can't compete. All right. So I understand that. I get it. You get if you have 2 regions in a conference and you make 2 regions in a conference, you are going to beat any other team that only went to classics automatically.
Just by going.
By going. So I see why they're reduced. I don't know if I agree with it. Part of me is like,
because your teams that are doing all classics probably aren't competitive at a conference level, anyways.
That one
at a conference or yeah. Okay.
And so I think we ended up at 2. I think we had 2 classics and a regional on our record for this last year.
Okay.
That's what we ended up with. So because we missed out on the conference level points from Carnage because BJ.
That was the squad too.
Yeah, that was
the squad.
We gonna take it to
the squad.
I'm ever mad about that. Outrance Pro Fight. Scoring can be found in the Outrance regulation document. I don't care about that. Singles events, don't care about those.
Actually, I will say, I don't know if they do it, but you know how like wrestling teams do wrestling meets?
Do singles matches that way? Mm-hmm. Hey, Conquest.
But see, just like a pure dueling, like duelist meet.
Nobody wants to do that.
Oh, that'd be dope. Imagine like
I say that the Wandering Sword duelist tournament is pretty dope.
Yeah, exactly. So like imagine you have 2 teams, right? And we're like, all right, let's even do it in chapter match format. Let's say we have 2
just run a chapter match.
Oh, we're talking about for duels. But
just run a chapter match.
Just run a chapter match. No duels. None of that.
Oh, no. I mean, your duels format's already set chapter match to do that. Okay. So just run a chapter match.
Okay.
Right. Now, I can see you running like a triathlon. Where you pick up like 3 duelists or like 4 duelists, one for each category. And I guess it's a quadathlon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So quathlon. Yeah. I don't like the way that word sounds.
Yeah, me neither.
I hate that word.
Even a little bit.
Especially that lisp you put on it, Charles.
Quathlon.
So, yeah, I don't know that that's a... Like I could see that format where you got 4 duels fighters, and they are competing together as a team. I could see that. One for each. So ranking average will use 0 results until a team competitor completes 3 events. I hate this rule. Okay.
Damn. So
you
straight up get DNF'd if you don't get 3.
Conferences use the top 3 tournaments average for overall standing. Highest overall score will be also acknowledged and appropriately accredited. Bro, no. I have no problem with the way you're scoring this.
Losing tournaments should absolutely be a penalty. It should cost you something.
Well, no. I don't have a problem with that top average. What I have a problem with is is 3-4-1. Ranking average will use 0 for the results until a team competitor completes 3 events. I don't know where I stand, man.
Oh, yeah.
I have no way to figure out where my team stands and what I need to do. I can't plan. Right? I just got a goose egg.
Yeah.
I got to guess at what the points were for each tournament. Just put my score up there so I know what I got.
I don't know.
We literally went into the last tournament of the year this last year, not knowing if we actually had a shot at winning. We thought we did. A shot at beating Pale Horse. Right? We thought we could, maybe. Right? But we didn't know for sure. Right? So we were making that whole trip on a mathematical maybe.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know that we didn't even know if we had the mathematical possibility to, let alone the actual team to do it. Right? So I don't want to see that. Average in the 0. That's already a huge penalty. You got 3 scores. You average in the 0. It's going to tank their score.
Man, but I feel like placing badly in a tournament should cost you.
It does. You get a goose egg.
Yeah, but if I've done 3 tournaments, if I had 3 good tournaments, then I have 2 terrible tournaments. Those 2 terrible tournaments don't matter. My top 3 scores get averaged. You know what I'm saying?
So what I would like to see, okay, is maybe increase this number from 3 to 4 or 5. Okay, and delete 3.4.1. Just remove that rule. Now, the more tournaments you do, the better off you are. All right. But it also only requires people to get a lower number of tournaments. Okay. So, sure, if you're going to compete, you're going to try to go for 5. Right. But you can still get 3 and still have a score. So, if in your region, all right,
that's all that was
available was 3 tournaments, everybody's competing with the same tournaments. Okay. Right. Or if a team wants to go above and beyond and go do the other ones, hey, reward that team. Right. I don't necessarily think the 3 top scorers are like Charles said, the best way to do it. Because if you got an off game, you got an off game.
Yeah, you got an off game, and that should cost you.
I kind of agree. It should definitely like we should not be able to wipe out a DNF from Carnage.
Straight up, yeah. Honestly,
just straight like we should not have been able to.
Straight up, yeah.
Like we should be rocking tier 2 this year.
Yeah.
Right. So
be terrible for.
I am arguing for a rule that would have actively hurt my team.
Yeah.
I can hear my teammates in the comments. Shut up,
nerd.
So, penalty dropping for no shows. -5 points to your league score for dropping from a tournament within 72 hours of the start of the tournament. So we copped a -5 for Carnage,
and still place. That's heat.
But you know what? Still had a goose egg. They still give us a 0. So I don't know if that's a new rule or not, but we should have had -5. We should have got an average. We should have got an average. We had 3 tournament scores. We should have got an average.
Yeah.
So the category should still happen for all the competitors and teams to still be eligible for earning points and being a ranked event as long as the category would have had the appropriate numbers. So does this count for singles fighters? I think this is only melee. but I could be wrong. It says competitors and teams. So I'm guessing that counts for singles, which means that would solve the pole arm problem. All right.
Okay.
So 3.5.2, mercenaries. This is what we've been talking about and haven't actually got to yet. A team that has a licensed competitor on its roster at an event that are not registered. Hold up. My dyslexia's kicking. You read that.
All right. Testing. I'm just kidding. A team that has licensed competitors on its roster at an event that are not registered to their team profile on the official Buhurt International website. No points will be earned for that event and get the status invalid team. Okay. Unregistered teams must be made up of licensed members and are always allowed at events, but get the status invalid. But priority must be given to registered teams. 12s may have mercenaries without penalty. Interesting. So if you have a merc, you're basically waiving your points for that event.
A team that has a licensed competitor on its roster at an event that are not registered on their team profile on the official Buhurt International website. Okay, so what this is saying is, if you've picked up a merc that hasn't actually been transferred using transfer points to your team,
you're an invalid team.
You're an invalid team. Now you've got that stated before you
This looks
3.6 Buhurt transfer windows and tokens probably needs to come before 3.5.
Yeah.
Probably. So this rule is better explained. All right. Important fact, women's teams can only need 3 on their roster and can have 5 mercs without penalty.
Okay.
Cards, yellow, red cards will initiate review of the Judiciary Committee. They may issue reductions in league score and potential other appropriate actions.
Okay.
All right. The Buhurt transfer window. Tell us about the transfer window, Charles.
All right. Teams will receive 6 transfer tokens per season. Each token allows the team to add an active competitor from another team or the free market to their roster. A team can move one of their active competitors to the free agent pool at any time without the cost of transfer tokens. Adding an active competitor to the roster will cost you 1 token. Competitors can register at any time regardless of the transfer window, active versus non-active Buhurt.
See, we should have just read the rules. We could have cut out 15 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah, but then how would we hit our numbers? What are we talking about?
So it turns out the TLDR is you can trade a fighter for a total of 2 points, 1 for each team. So when you drop the team, when you drop them off your team, that costs you nothing. When you add them to the team they're mercing for is going to cost a point for the merc team. When the merc team cuts them loose, 0 points are charged. When your home roster adds you back, that costs a point.
Okay.
So each team can transfer up to 6 fighters.
Gotcha.
Per year. Cool. So that answers that question. It ain't 4. It ain't 2. It's uno.
It's uno. Okay.
Well, 2. It's 2.
Yeah.
It's 2 points. 1
basically
for each team.
2 for someone to leave and come back.
Yeah. So
1 per move.
All right. I want to know who these free market fighters are.
Yeah. Right? Free agent pool.
Competitors who never joined a team are non-active competitors. Once a competitor is assigned to a team, their competitor becomes active. Competitors don't lose status active after being dropped from a team, injuries, or transfer window.
All right.
What'd that mean?
I'm trying to think.
What if you're a singles fighter? Are you never active?
Interesting. Never joined a team. I guess even singles fighters have to kind of have a home club from this wording?
I guess. I don't know. Or, I mean, with singles are second-class citizens. It's probably just not in the rules.
They can't. Yeah, they can't say. They can't say that for
they can't
for reasons.
They can't spare the digital ink to.
Oh, transfer window.
All right.
Open transfer window. Wait. This okay. I think these are translation things that's happening.
No. Read.
Okay. Open transfer window from the 1st of December to the 14th of January. There will be no token reduced to readjust your teams during this time period.
So during the off season,
right?
You can trade folks willy-nilly.
Yeah, but open transfer window.
It's the open transfer window.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I guess that sentence structure is doing me in a little bit.
So basically, the off season
I got you.
runs basically the month of December, and they're giving you 2 weeks into January. Those 6 weeks, you can go anywhere. No tournaments are happening, right? So it's open season on on changing your rosters. All right, no points are necessary.
This is when you do a rebuild.
Yep.
This is when you do a reload.
Yep. So, and it's when you do like full team restructuring. Like I know there's one of the women's teams here in the U.S. that's doing a complete restructuring, but I think they're going to do it after Carnage.
Okay.
That's kind of a problem. Is like for America, our Super Bowl, all right, happens after the transfer window. It happens at the beginning of the next season.
Yeah.
So this kind of screws over teams. This is kind of like just because and it's an America specific thing because Carnage is the everything tournament.
Yeah.
And it needs to not be the everything tournament. It needs to be the biggest, baddest, most badass tournament in the U.S. But it doesn't necessarily need to be the selection tournament for BI World Cup or right. Just be a one giant tournament. I'd even like to see the tiers going, like we talked about on the last episode, where it's just where it is literally just
deep-seated brackets.
Like maybe pools of 6 or 8.
What you do is you take your tier 1 teams and basically
seed the bracket
or seed the pools.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, seed the pools.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
That's
then you promote a full 16 bracket, and then have double elims in the brackets, so you get 2 full days of fighting.
Yeah.
So
That's the stuff.
And imagine the points you'd get.
Yeah, you get a lot more.
That would
points
make Carnage a required tournament if you're trying to compete.
if you're trying to get something done.
Yeah.
True that.
Even to the teams that are on tier that aren't going to be like the meddling teams. Even that team that's in 3rd or 4th place or like 5th place, 6th place, it matters because now they're getting enough points where there's still going to be more than what they would get at another tournament or close to what they would get at another tournament, right? All right.
I think that's that whole
appendix. I don't need to read an appendix. Change log. Don't care about change log. Look at all that.
It is.
Boom. All right. Cool. So that is the league structures for BI. All right. Now, to our homies over at IMCF. All right. Word to the wise. Go look at this.
check it out.
Okay. You're putting together a league, Conquest League. Or not IMCF, I'm sorry. AMCF. Kragan, you guys, go look at these rules. Right? You have to structure a league for Conquest, not just some vague words.
Yeah.
You got to structure the league. So, here's a blueprint.
Yeah.
All right. Check it out before you run your first tournament coming up with, I think it's going to be Grapes of Wrath is the first scheduled Conquest tournament.
Okay.
All right. Got to get this ironed out so that we have a league structure and know what we're like. We don't even know if we can compete over there.
Yeah,
Cyrus said we couldn't, but then we can. But so I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. I know it's still early in development stages, but you guys really need a league structure lined out like BI's got here. BI's done a pretty damn good job.
Kind of made it hard for other leagues, to be honest, or for the.
Well, they were the first ones to do it. Like so
for sure.
So if we go back in the old school days of the ACL, right? Say what you want to about the ACL. They did one thing well. They ran a league.
Yeah, true that.
Okay. And they had tournaments that were required to step to other tournaments. Like they were building blocks like a league is supposed to have. We do something very odd for a sport. If you want to make Team USA, you need to show up to exactly one tournament. And only one. Then you can make Team USA. At least in IMCF. They've got IMCF quals. Show up to one tournament. You are qualified to be on the team for Team USA. And actually, according to rules as written in AMCF, you do not even have to be at the quals tournament.
Yeah, actually, no, you don't.
You just have to be a registered member of AMCF. Right. So this is something that was news to me. I thought you had to be at quals. You did not. Now, a certain number of fighters had to be taken for each team, it's specified out in the rules, but they can take fighters that are registered AMCF members, but not actually at quals. So it's a very low bar to entry. I would rather see a chase similar to what we've got here. Mm-hmm. And the BI's put together.
Tournaments that or things that build on each other that matter.
That matter. Like, so you can plan your team schedule out around it. It gives your team, like, reason to exist.
Yeah.
Right? One of the things that we struggle with for our team is we started wrecking all the national tournaments. Mm-hmm. That 2019, I'm talking about 2019 to like 2020, 2021, somewhere in that time frame. Okay, 2018 maybe, maybe it's 2019. Somewhere about 5-6 years ago, we started wrecking everything. And it got to be where guys weren't coming to practice. We were kind of fading because, at least at practice, we were still wrecking everything, but we weren't practicing and getting better because there wasn't a roadmap ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was the height of the Rona. Very few tournaments are going on. And this is one of the reasons that Dominus was formed, is our team was not practicing as it should because there was no goal.
Yeah.
Right? Having a league structure like BI's got gives your team a goal. Even if the goal is not to go international this year. Some teams, they ain't got no business trying to go international this year. Right? But they could chase 12 championship.
Gives you a roadmap. It gives you...
They could chase 5 Division II, right? And this is specifically targeted at the bigger countries, right? I know that, like again, the countries that these rules actually apply to, U.S., France, England, Germany, I think has enough teams.
Yeah, I think Germany has a bunch of squads.
Australia probably has enough teams.
Austria.
I don't know how many teams Austria has. I don't know. I've only ever met their national team.
Oh, so, yeah, actually, yeah.
So I don't know. I bet Ukraine probably has enough teams when they get back to whenever they can fight again.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Ukraine for coming to IMCF every year.
Man, shout outs to y'all, man. Straight up.
So
man, also
maybe Canada.
Also, let me say, I do love the tournament that I got from my Ukrainian brothers. But the ones they brought, the tabards that they brought to IMCF this last year, the black.
That black was pretty sweet, dude. That was pretty sweet.
I might have to do some kind of trade, man. I might have to give me a new Ukraine tabard, man. That thing was sweet. So,
yeah, that was a very, very sweet tabard.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I think that's time, man.
We're at time. Just like so, you guys. Also, one last thing. New teams are teams are looking for a way to get their team to start to be competitive. Sit down with this league structure with your team, show them what's up, all right, and then be like, or just point them to this podcast, have them listen to it. There you go. Get some, share this in your team chat.
Exactly.
But give them a roadmap to actually be a competitive team, right? We want to win Division II Carnage next year. How do we get there?
Exactly. Yep.
Right. We want to qualify for BI World Cup. We want to go on a 30s team. We want to go. We want to go on 12s. Right. Maybe we can't make the 5 slot, but maybe we can get Pale Horse to run for their money. Right. And or maybe we can get Berserkers to run for their money, and trying to slide into that 12s team slot.
Yep.
Right. Maybe we just going to put together an awesome sauce team and we're going to take gold.
Yep.
How do we do that? This is your roadmap. Okay. What conference? The conferences you got to go to, the regional fights you got to go to. So like, follow it, do it, and get your team to level up. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it takes. You got to give your team a goal to get them training. Right? If you got this nebulous idea, one day we want to be good.
There was an acronym that I can't remember, and I'll have to get back to it. But it's about basically setting goals, and it's like SMART goals. And SMART is an acronym. It stands for specific,
attainable,
measurable, attainable,
and time. Or is it time?
The last one is time bound, but the R is
reasonable.
Reasonable, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it's specific,
measurable,
attainable,
reasonable, time bound,
and time. Yeah. So they and this is a roadmap to do that, especially since BI is awesome, and they put up they tell you when the tournaments are coming.
That is, you're right. Yep,
tournaments are coming. Heads up, we're registered for Germany. So, Charles,
right. Sounds good.
We're going to Germany.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we currently have registered for Germany. Vince did that today.
Excellent.
So there'll be 3 tournaments in Europe for Dragoons this year.
Yeah.
So that means we're going to be using our entire roster to make that happen.
Yep. Everything.
So, because we got still to be announced, definitely, most likely, probably, maybe, Romania tournament for Prime, not Prime.
Yeah.
And then we got Denmark like 3 weeks after that for IMCF. And then I think shortly after that, so another 3 weeks after that is
Germany.
Way of Honor in Germany.
Way of Honor.
So that's going to be Hot Boy Summer.
Hot Boy Summer, baby.
Hot Boy Summer, baby. All right, I'm Charlie.
I'm Charles.
You have been listening to Buhurt is Love, the dopest podcast on the internet for all things Armored Combat. Don't forget to hit up our sponsor, Artisan Dice. Get you one of the, just see how much that costs.
Just look at
right
it.
There.
Just look at it.
One gigantic Mammoth Ivory Day, D20. Don't forget to use code Buhurt is Love at checkout.
It's true.
To get a free set of dice.
And get some of those t-shirts at merch.buhurtislove.com.
Yeah. So, see you guys on the next episode. We're out.